Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Affirmation Addict podcast. Today, I wanted to address the very, very natural health anxiety that comes up for all of us, especially during the pandemic and everything going on. Health anxiety is really, really natural. So I wanted to dive into a few affirmations to help you deal with it, a couple of reminders to help you cope, just an effort to help you manage your anxiety during this time. So I really hope this episode helps you. You're listening to the Affirmation Addict podcast with Payal Agarwal. This podcast will teach you about the power of affirmations while making manifestation easy and accessible for you in order to enhance your spiritual consciousness. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm so excited to dive into today's episode. Actually, before we get started, I wanted to check in if you've heard about my app. It's called Affirmation, and it's available on both iOS and Android. It's your one-stop shop for all things affirmations, manifesting, and self-healing. Think of it like the ultimate platform for your higher self. I wanted to create something for you that empowers you to realize that you have everything you need within you. The app is filled with guided meditations, thousands of affirmations, and lots of resources to help you get to where you need to be. If you want to try it out, you can try it out for free with your 7-day trial. And when you subscribe, it's literally less than $5 a month. And with certain subscriptions, it's less than $4 a month. I've done everything in my power to make this as accessible and affordable for you with every single resource you need to get to where you want to be. Just head on over to your app store and search for Affirmation if you want to try it out today. And if you want to learn more, go to my website. It's called affirmation-addict.com/app, or you can go to my Instagram page, shoot me over an email. I can do anything you need to help you out. So just let me know how I can help you. And I really hope you enjoy the app. Now we can officially dive into today's episode. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Affirmation Addict podcast. So as you can see, today I really want to talk about the inevitable health anxiety that has probably come up for you in one way or another. And I just want to start right off the bat and tell you that that is so normal and so natural. I think with everything going on, there is a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty, all the things our ego and our higher selves are really working towards getting comfortable with, right? And so the health anxiety that you may be feeling, that you may be experiencing is really natural. So I wanted to give you a few tips and some affirmations, of course, that have helped me manage my health anxiety, have helped people I love, and some clients help handle some health anxiety. And so I wanted to share them with you as well, because I think it's really important to allow yourself to feel through these feelings while still managing. And I know that sounds like the most impossible task, so I want to guide you through it. So when we are experiencing health anxiety, it honestly can show up in so many different ways. It can feel like you're freaking out that your hand sanitizer isn't strong enough. It could be you feel the need to check the news, check the numbers all the time. It could come up that when you go to the grocery store, you don't even want to go maybe, or you don't want to be there, or you're scared to be there. It can come up from so many different things, and it's such a unfamiliar territory for the entire world, honestly, that I just want to remind you, you are not alone. You are not crazy for feeling this way. A lot of us have experienced this, even unconsciously to some degree or another. And so if you are going through and dealing with some forms of health anxiety, I want you to remember our core foundation. So that's what I really want to remind you. So the first thing I want to help you remember is that your body is always listening to you. So if you are feeding it with loving thoughts, it will create more of a loving vibration. If you are feeding it with fearful thoughts, if you are feeding it with hateful thoughts, it will create that vibration. And so when you think of certain things, you are going to attract certain things. And I'm not saying that people are only attracting this if they have bad thoughts. That's totally not what I'm getting at. All I'm trying to say is when you are feeling those anxious thoughts, it's very, very helpful to remember that, okay, if I can choose to focus on, hey, I can take a deep breath right now. I can move my body. I can walk around. I can wiggle my fingers. I can hear this podcast. You can start focusing on the good things that are going on in your body and acknowledging the great things going on in your body. And it's very, very powerful. It feels so minuscule. It feels frustrating. I get it. But it's so powerful to just direct your attention to the things that you are grateful for in your body, because your body is listening to you. So if you're focusing attention on, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, I can't handle this, I'm so scared of everything that's going to be going on, your body might also react in a more scared way. Maybe you'll get a tension headache. I'm speaking from experience because I did this to myself. Or maybe you'll get a panic attack. It's so natural. And so what I really recommend trying to do is trying to focus on the things that you're so grateful that your body can do right here and right now. Just a gentle shift in your awareness, because your body is listening to you. The second thing I want to remind you is when you are dealing with, going out in public, wearing your mask, hand sanitizing, touch points, when you're dealing with all of that, can you infuse more love? Can you just say, I'm infusing love into putting my mask on? I'm infusing love into hand sanitizing or washing my hands. I'm infusing love into walking into a grocery store where all of us are wearing a mask rather than complaining how different things are. Can I infuse love? By infusing love, I mean you can literally say these words, I am infusing love into this situation. You can think about it. You can mentally repeat, I am infusing love into this situation, or you can literally just think a loving thought. And that is the power of your thoughts. That's the power of your body, because your body feels all of that. And that's the power of your mind. So as you're engaging in these pretty stressful or triggering activities, can you infuse love into them to try and ease that trigger, to maybe take off some pressure from that trigger? And the third thing I would love to share with you is that no matter what happens, our bodies truly, truly have the power to heal themselves. I know everything going on is unknown and scary. I get it. However, when we lean into those fears, we are almost discrediting our bodies, almost discrediting our innate ability to heal ourselves, our innate abilities to survive and breathe and go through. And so what I really want to remind you is that instead of focusing on what am I going to do if this happens? What if you could just remind yourself that your body has the power to heal itself? Have that confidence in yourself. Have that confidence and that trust in your body. Even if you're not in control, can you surrender to the workings of your body? Can you surrender to the workings of the universe and just allow yourself to breathe into that confidence, breathe into that belief in your body's ability to heal itself? These are three things that have really tremendously helped me out when dealing with all of the triggers that are constantly surrounding us, all the information that's being fed to us, everything. It can be triggering in so many different ways. And so I wanted to share a few ways that I manage my triggers. I also wanted to share a few ways that I just think through things, because for me, my logic is if I'm going to be worrying about getting sick or someone I love getting sick, what am I doing? I'm drawing more attention to that, right? And that attention is probably becoming a little bit of a magnet for those things to happen. So how can I shift my attention or change what I'm thinking? So there's kind of two options. You can either choose to move your attention and change it to something else, or you can change the way you think about something. The second one, changing the way you think about something, is typically harder. I know it's easier said than done. And that one feels a little more difficult. That's where the affirmations and everything come in. in. However, the first one is really based off of the examples I gave you, which is just shifting the way you're coming at the problem, shifting the way you are even looking at it, because it's really, really important for you to remember that your thoughts, your energy is always creating more of whatever you're thinking or whatever you're putting your attention towards, because where your attention goes is where energy flows. So it's just that common basic reminder, okay, how much of my time am I focusing on getting sick or worrying about getting sick, and how much of my time am I focusing on appreciating my body, sending love to my body, infusing love into those situations. If you can do those little tricks, you're basically playing a game with the universe and your mind and your energy and counteracting all of the different triggers that you experience. I'm not asking you to not get triggered. I'm not asking you to be happy and not think about anything. I'm trying to show you ways to cope with it. I'm trying to show you techniques to help you think about the situation in a different way or direct your energy in a different direction when you get triggered. And it really comes down to being self-aware and comes down to, do you even want to? Are you willing to take control and get out of the pattern of health anxiety? It's such a pattern. I was in it for, I would say, at least a month and a half. And now I'm out of it, and it feels really, really liberating. And I feel even healthier than I did throughout COVID, throughout the quarantine time. So I feel way better. And it was through these types of things that I'm telling you, the infusing love, the focusing and telling my body thank you, and all of the above, that has been what's helped me manage my health anxiety. And so I know I'm not alone in feeling that health anxiety. So I really hope that this little episode was helpful. And I want to share a few of my favorite affirmations that I've been repeating during this time. So the first one is, I release my fears and focus on gratitude instead. The second one is, I give love to my body and trust its ability to heal itself. My anxiety is replaced with calmness. I am confident that I can handle and persevere through anything that comes my way. I surround myself and humanity with healing energy. I am aware that I am capable of manifesting miracles. I choose to focus on that which I can manage, my vibration, my thoughts, and my perceptions. And I am gentle with myself through these times. So those are my favorite affirmations. Sorry, I'm like breathing heavily because when I say those affirmations, it just fills me up with so much joy. It like takes my breath away, and it fills me up with so much peace. It's just like, wow. So I really recommend going back, listening to that few seconds and repeating after me a little bit. I did pause on purpose so you could hopefully repeat after me. And so take that time, pause it, write it down, make it your screensaver. I do have a post with these affirmations on my feed. I posted it a while back, so you may have to scroll a little bit, but they're also on my feed if you want an already done for you post, because I really think this is the type of situation that the power of affirmations is built for this type of situation. It is for this type of experience on such a worldwide level that we can heal. We can heal ourselves. We can infuse love into these things. We can handle it. We can calm our health anxiety down. We can do so much simply through the power of our words and our thoughts. And I really invite you to give yourself that credit you need. Give your body the love it's craving. Give your mind and your soul just the acknowledgement that, hey, I can handle anything that comes my way. And it's really, really powerful to take your power back, even in the most uncertain of situations. And so I really, really hope that no matter what you're going through, no matter what your loved ones are going through, I hope this episode serves you well. And by no intentions, no means am I implying that this isn't serious, this isn't a big deal. I truly am just trying to help you manage your health anxieties. And I get really, really major health anxiety sometimes. And so This is what really helped me, and I hope it helps you cope. I hope it helps you reframe the way you feel about everything, and I hope it helps make your daily life a little bit more loving, a little bit more joyful. So I wish you a beautiful day ahead. I wish you such good health and safety and just protection. I'm always thinking of you guys, and thank you for listening all the way to the end. I hope this episode served you well, and I will talk to you really, really soon. Have a great one. Bye. So, how did you like today's episode? I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed recording it. And before you leave, I wanted to just say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for spending some time with me. If this episode or any of my content has ever inspired you, it would mean the absolute world to me if you could leave a review in the iTunes podcast app and just share this with someone you care about. The more you guys leave reviews and share this with people, the more I am able to create more content for you, and that's what fuels me and keeps me going. I am so genuinely grateful for the time we shared today, and until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and lots of healing energy. Bye!